Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus, and welcome to another analysis video. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. So, I've had a lot of requests for this one because recently it's been the Women's Euros competition, which is a football competition here in Europe, and this was a performance of the Norwegian National Anthem. I've been asked to take a look at it, so we will do, and I have the original footage from UEFA, from their YouTube channel, and crowd shot footage, which we can rely on and refer to. But let's have a listen to this isolated vocal as well.
Ja, vi älskar detta land så.
And immediately, producers among the audience will know instinctively that this is a pre-recorded vocal. This absolutely is not live. When you listen to, I mean, I'm just talking about the mic response that we're getting here, because it is so pristine. It is so what sounds like recorded in a studio booth rather than in an open environment. So the voice is going straight into the microphone, and it sounds like it's going to have a pop filter on there as well because it's so pristine. And in a studio, you'll be recording the vocal in just a dead space. So the vocal sounds like it's in a dead space. And also it sounds like a condenser mic, which you have in the studio. And she's not using a condenser mic here. The reason that all of that acoustic space is eliminated as much as possible is so that producers can apply that acoustic space themselves, because they might think, oh, actually this is going to work with loads of reverb, as if you're in a cave or something like that. So then they apply that particular amount of reverb through a plugin to the voice, but the voice is clean. So once you've got a clean voice, you can do whatever you want with it. Same with everything, really. You know, you can have a clean guitar sound. If you want to add distortion to it, you can. If you want to add delay, reverb, you can. But you're starting with that clean signal. So, already, just hearing this, it's just absolutely studio produced. Now, when we get into the details of the pitch monitoring software, let's run this. So we are, borderline auto-tune here, but it's going to be pitch correction. It's just been really heavily applied in the studio because F# 4, just over the line, over the line, over the line, over the line, over the line. When I say over, I mean on top of the line. It's perfectly covering A440 standard pitch equal temperament. So, yeah, for people that don't know and haven't watched my channel for any length of time, the human voice cannot do this. It can't calibrate itself to a set of pitches. And here, A440 standard pitch equal temperament is the default for auto-tune and the default for pitch correction. If you're just really lazy and want to pitch correct a vocal straight away with Melodyne, you can just double click and it'll calibrate it to A440. So when it's done really heavily like this, obviously this graph is A440, so it just stands out like a sore thumb. Now, I know that some people might be saying, oh, but you're getting ahead of yourself here. What if at the venue it was being sung live, but then, for whatever reason, it's been overdubbed and they've put the studio recorded pitch corrected vocal over the top. And that is the reason why I've got the crowd shot footage, which I have synchronized to now listen to these both at the same time. Crowd shot footage on the right hand side. And you can hear a little bit of talking on the right hand side as well. So an absolutely perfect match. This wasn't an overdub. This was happening at the stadium. Let me see actually if I can. Oh yes, I can. Grab here you go. We've got the lines from the venue as well, and you can see the same calibration is happening. I don't know how well it's picked it up. So, oh yeah, it's picked it up really well. So even though it's intermittent because of maybe the reverb and it's not as clear a signal because it's crowd shot footage on somebody's phone, when it has come through, you can clearly see it is heavily calibrated in the venue. So we know that this was just the same vocal. So here we go again. I mean, this is crazy looking through these lines. There's no variation whatsoever. So, I mean, for me, I mean, this might be a quick video for tonight, because as soon as you listen to it, if you've got any experience in production, but I think even if you're a singer or you've just heard singers before, you just know the sound of a pre-recorded voice, especially one that's been pitch corrected, because of course listening to this I could hear the pitch correction immediately as well as the studio vocal sound. And just to throw this in, I did see somebody comment underneath this video saying this is the best vocal performance of a national anthem since Whitney Houston. And guess what? The Whitney Houston national anthem that everyone refers to as, you know, one of the best live vocals of the national anthem ever, that was pre-recorded and it was lip-synced and mimed at the venue. So exactly the same as this. So it is interesting how people think, obviously people don't know, but people think that this is just an amazing performance and all the other ones aren't as good apart from the Whitney Houston one, but that one was pre-recorded as well. So the two that somebody thinks are the top two ever have been recorded in a studio. So I think when you are referring to national anthems that are being performed live, when I say live, I mean they're genuinely being sung, I don't think you can put this in the same bracket, because pre-recording something and then pitch correcting it is always going to sound perfect. Well, I think this sounds a bit silly, but it's going to sound like it's perfect pitch wise, because obviously there's been multiple takes and those multiple takes have then been pitch corrected. So on the day it can't be anything other than amazing because it's been engineered that way. Whereas when somebody genuinely performs live and then it's amazing, I think that goes in a totally different bracket because it was a live vocal. It was their actual voice and it was one take and they did it in front of everybody under loads of pressure. So yeah, I still feel a bit for the singers who actually sing live. They do it in front of thousands of people. They use their actual voice and they might not do an amazing performance, but then they get slated for it in the media. But then there are other people who don't sing at all and pretend, and then they get loads of compliments and, you know, it's treated the same way. But you think, well, no, I mean, for my money, the live performances will always be better than the pre-recorded ones, because the pre-recorded ones aren't live. So even somebody who gets up there and has the guts to sing it live in front of thousands of people, I would say, well, yeah, they're doing it. Even if they have a nightmare of a performance, they're trying to do it fully live, and they haven't taken that route of saying, well, I haven't got the guts to do it live, so I'm just going to pre-record it and pretend. I think as soon as you cross that line to now pretending, a lot of people see that as maybe misleading and people thinking you are genuinely singing live and you know that you're not. So there's that whole ethical thing and artistic side of it, whether people agree with it or not. But yeah, for me, I'll always respect somebody that gets up there and sings it fully live. And I think these kinds of performances should be just set aside for a pre-recorded performance and, you know, just people really knowing what it is. So yeah, a quick one for tonight, because it is very obvious to my ear and hopefully very obvious to your eyes that what we're looking at here isn't natural at all. But, you know, that's what the analysis videos are for. A lot of people requested this, so I just tell you exactly what's going on, and it's objective. We're just looking at objective data from the actual performance, and we've cross-referenced it from the stadium as well, so we know that what we're listening to happened at the time. But anyway, thank you guys for all of the requests to take a look at this particular performance. Keep those requests coming to requests@wingsofpegasus.com. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys at the next one. Rock!